Hello guys, what's up? This is Scher talking. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be giving a look on all the new posts from Romancing Saga Twitter account. We were supposed to have a live stream on Square Enix Twitch channel, but they could not make one because they had some technical issues, but they posted all the information on Twitter, showing up everything that's about to come to our game. There's some good stuff here, we'll be discussing it all. The first slide doesn't have anything new, it's just what we have in the game already. The second slide is just the current banner with for news Boston became in black. And on the third slide, we do have something new. We can already see that there is a Copelia style. She seems to be timid, I don't know exactly for what type of celebration that is. We are running the 1.5 anniversary Eve login bonus, but our 1.5 anniversary, it's probably on the end of December. But so be it, free good stuff is always good. There will be 3,000 gems for missions, some login bonuses, I don't know what will be, but it's usually at least 500 jewels. And the last one is a special platinum style exchange. We got on one item that we'll be able to exchange on the shop for one platinum style of choice. Well, the clear answer should be gray for most people, because he's the best new platinum style that most people will not have. This version of gray that is on this picture. And it's funny because the other side has the other two recent ones, that is Paulus and Ferdinand, and usually you don't want them unless you have Ferdinand, you want to increase his damage for, well, farming, but I do believe that gray is the best one. If you don't have or don't need gray, you can also get Sif. Platinum Sif is a very good character that we use it in farming scenarios for a lot of time. There's also Barbara, but I don't know if you really need her, you can wait to get her. So most people, I believe, will be getting gray if they already have Sif. With that said, let's give a look on the next slide. This one shows up that we'll have a campaign with a new update for story. I hope that will be also together with all the stuff here, because we don't have any information when it will happen. Yes, does not show up, but at least it seems that there is a half stamina campaign that will last up to start of December. That is good enough, and they are fasting up the story updates because they kinda delayed them when they wanted us to get the UDX Matriarch, the Matriarch Tower, because it has to happen before Episode 8, because Episode 8 showcases the backstory of Matriarch, and that has some relation to events. So they waited a little, and now this seems like they are speeding up again so that we get more story updates. That's good. We also get a lot of good gems, more equipment to farm, and maybe more because of the next slide. Let's get to the next slide. Next slide shows that we will get double Hidden Dojo Emblem drops. That does not matter, but the return of a very grindy event that's also some of the best events if you have the patience to farm, the Treasure Cave. Why this event is so good? Because you can farm platinum tickets, but it seems like there's something new here. Not just platinum tickets, but also gold pieces, specific gold pieces, but only for characters that you already have. Let's give a look on this. Complete Treasure Cave quest, or a very rare chance to get style pieces for styles in the party. And also Calming Charm. I don't remember if we'll have this, but I do remember that we already had Serene Stone. I already have 5 because there was another event that dropped it. But it's if you farm a lot of maps, when you run the maps to actually get the rewards, you have to use the styles with the lower style level than 50 so that they can get pieces so you can max them. That is amazing for new players because, well, they don't have as many resources as veterans, and they may have a lot of characters they still don't have on level 50. But it will depend on the drop rates. I don't know if the drop rates will be good or not. It can be good, it can be bad, it will depend. We'll have to check this, and I'll also be giving some videos to just make a very fast farming if possible. Story mode has 3 waves, so if they also add the drop for the maps in events, it will be better, since some events have only 1 wave, like for Neos, or 2. Okay, very nice, and keep an eye for this because it can help you get styles to level 50 with ease. Okay, next slide. This slide here is very interesting. Let me get out of the image a little. As you can see, we have a new style, a new Global X style for Minerva. Minerva is a character from Romancing Saga 2, and she is actually a generic unit. Well, they don't have story, and I remember it's very fun that when we did some Square Enix live streams, people were always asking Global X style for Minerva, but that seemed like a joke because she has a very cool art with her A style. She only had an A style to this point, and people were saying, "Oh, Global X Minerva, give it to us." And look, we have a Global X Minerva. She has nothing to inherit from her A style, so I hope that she's good enough because she does not exist on JP. That is very interesting. Why? Because she's not the only Global X one. We have two Global X alongside a second style of creator. So I do have some expectations for this banner because usually when they have at least two Global X's, they do some very interesting designs. The recent banner with Global X Royal Family was insanely good. I don't know if they will follow with a similar design because that one was so powerful. But Global X is always a good sign for me because we don't expect them. They can surprise us, and that sometimes they change the mechanics. They make some future characters not so important anymore, and it's like one of the best things ever for me because I like to be surprised. So this Minerva is a spear user, so she deals pierce damage. Creator is elemental attacker. The first version of him, that green one that people call Piccolo, is also a multi-elemental attacker. This creator has a passive that Joe also has that increases damage of the whole squad by 5%. Now we have Leon with 10. Maybe they will change this, I don't know. That is something interesting. And this Copelia, she has potential to be very strong nuker for farming, maybe even some boss stages, which will depend. I am guessing that she will be a single target nuker. Minerva will probably have more than just damage, I don't know. But Copelia will be a nuker. They usually follow up with this because Copelia design is to not survive for too long. The first Platinum style, she loses LP, but she has 99, and she can use her attack twice. With her limited style that has an attack called Artemis, so she used that attack and she dies instantly because it's a very powerful attack. It's the only double S fast attack in the game. That was kind of hard to use because she was usually use it in a Rainbow Rangers formation in the agility position. So we needed someone to use a fast attack on turn 1 and kill, so that Copelia would enter turn 2, the second wave, and use her Artemis Soul. And it's only 1 damage blunt. And we do have a lot of good blunt attackers, so not everyone needs, but before we discuss more about Copelia, let's see the last slide. This last slide shows something that can be considered a sign. It's the return of the limited style of Copelia. This is the style that has Artemis Soul skill that I was talking about. So, with the recent new styles, she's becoming better and better, since we have diversity to change, and there is also Fuse, another fast attacker for Blunt, but Fuse can only attack on turn 2, and he uses Dexterity as main status, Copelia uses Agility or STR, so they can still be used together, but it will depend. I am guessing that the new Global X Copelia will have Power Charge 3 or something similar to allow her to attack on turn 1, so that we can use Fuse on turn 2. They bringing the styles now means something special, and also she will need the style to perform AoE. That's my guess. I don't know. We'll have to see the data so that we can discuss, and I will make a review as well. Since Copelia is here because of inheritance, that can be said for all of them, save for Fuse. Fire and Press Summer style was very powerful on release, but on Slash and Sun she was dethroned. We have Leon, we have also Final Emperor. They do more in damage and offer more than just what Final Empress can offer. The good thing about Final Empress is that she can still constantly heal with her sheep attack and can be used as an off tank. But we can use this Summer Final Empress to make the Royal Empress better. Royal Empress, the Global X one that we got recently. Because she has a shield that uses 9 BP, so you can use 2 times the shield in 3 turn cycle. That is better because sometimes you need that to survive. And also Final Empress Summer style can use Quadruple Moon Strike on turn 1. The same very good skill that the other one can use. And then if you use that on turn 1 and on turn 3, you can even use it twice in the 3 turn cycle. Something that you can only do with this summer version. So they kind of complement each other. If you saw my recent videos, I have been using both constantly. Sometimes I use this one, sometimes I use the Royal one. And it's super nice. Final Emperor is here for the same causes, because the newest version of Final Emperor, the Royal one, does not have a single target nuke. Now he needs inheritance from this Termite Final Emperor to do very strong turn 1 damage, and it's very, very strong. If you saw me facing against Forneus, he can do like 90,000 damage without overdrive, and that is super strong if you have him maxed, because Forneus is weak to his critical damage. Termite Final Emperor, with this attack, becomes better, but you're still following up for inheritance only. And then we have Mikhail. We got Global X Mikhail that's kind of strong for boss fights, but he's not that easy to use in farming scenarios. But if he inherits something from this Mikhail here, yeah, he gets better, because there is Noble Cross, AoE fast attack for both Sun, or is it Fire? Like it's Sun and Pierce, and that can be used in farming. And also there is one other skill from this version of Mikhail that will give him an agility boost and can be upgraded in the future, allowing the Global X Mikhail to be better as well, and use it in different scenarios. Like I said, the only one that does not need or increase inheritance is Fuse. You use him like he is right now. He has a turn 2 AoE fast attack for Blunt that's very powerful. It's almost the same damage as this version of Coppelia, but because we have a Global X1, I'm pretty sure that now she will just get ahead and do even more damage than Fuse. Way more damage. So if you like Nuke, if you like AoE farming, this better be interesting for you. But do you have this Coppelia? If you have to summon for both to get something out of this, the cost may be too high, it depends. At least we have 5 style. I wish they just decrease a little the volume gems for reruns, because people don't have enough gems to keep summoning on reruns, and also new banners, and reruns offer less because the styles are kind of old sometimes, or they are not as strong as new releases. I hope they change this, we'll see. So, at least this banner does not arrive on reset, or on day 9, but the other one is arriving on day 9. Yes, it does not say here, but yes, it will arrive on day 9. So guys, that's it. I think there's nothing else, just another slide showing up what we will get for free. 500 Euros, 150 gold style pieces, some more medals and platinum tickets. I will try to make a review as soon as we get the information. I don't know if that will be in like 6 hours from the post of this video or something, because they usually update the data, and then on the next reset they release the new banner, but sometimes they just update the data with the new banner. All I can say is that as soon as possible I'll be making a live stream also, but before the live stream we'll have a review. If you want to wait, I'll be explaining if the styles are good or not, and I'm excited because Global X styles usually change how we play the game, and that is good, because I don't like to just know the future all the time. I like to be surprised. I don't know about you, but what do you think about all of this? Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links here in the description of the video. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.